All right, Scott, so you can see I'm here in one of our Wassapi cabins, and I'm standing here by one of our breaker boxes. Some people call this a fuse box. That's technically not right. This has circuit breakers in it, not fuses. All right, the first thing you'll notice is I'm in a kind of inconvenient spot. I'm behind a bed, kind of in the corner. In bigger like houses, instead of just one-room cabins like this one, you'll see them in really inconvenient spots. Basements, behind stairs, anywhere like that. So that's why it's a good idea to check and find it before a breaker trips and power is out to some parts of your house. All right, you will find it as part of your inspection checklist for one of your requirements. You can see this box could have a lot more breakers in it than it does. They just sell them in a few sizes, and then electricians can punch out these little panels here if they need to install more breakers in the future. All right, but this one only has 4 breakers. You can see 3 15s and a 20. So when a breaker goes, I'm just going to do it manually here. You can see all the lights just went out in this cabin. And that's because I intentionally flipped the one that was controlling the lights. The other one's probably controlling like the stove, one might be controlling the refrigerator or the kitchen outlets, things like that. One might be on the heater, anything like that. Your main indicator that you've tripped a circuit is in an entire room or on an entire circuit, nothing's working anymore. So like all the lights in a room are out, or the refrigerator just won't turn on. You want to check the breaker box. Now as we can see here, you're going to need a flashlight to do this. One of the breakers is opposite the rest of them, right? You can see this is in, out. That's the one that's off, all right? Your first step when you come upon this is you want to take every single breaker and flip them to the off position. Then you want to restart by turning on the most powerful one first. All right, I can see 15, 20, 15, 15. So first the 20 amp will come on. Then I will slowly, give it a few seconds every time, turn on the 15 amps. You don't have to be careful about where you're putting your hands here. This is designed for you to do. All right, you're not going to accidentally touch a live wire or something. All right, and then once you turn them all on, you should just kind of stay there and wait for about a minute to make sure one of them doesn't pop again. If it stays on, it was probably just a fluke. Maybe too many things were plugged in at one time. Maybe, something just went a little funky in the wiring. Lots of things can cause that. If the same circuit or the same breaker keeps repeatedly tripping though, that's where you need to be careful, and you should probably call an electrician or someone more qualified than you. If it's repeatedly tripping, it's probably doing its job in preventing a fire.